Hello and welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer once again. Today we are back for the warm up game between India and South Africa. The match is being played at the Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy in Navi Mumbai. And as you can see, India are currently 17 for no loss after 1.5 hours. I kindly apologize for the delay in the live stream due to some technical glitch. So the openers for India are today India have sent Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma. So India earlier won the toss and have opted to bat. So that is the scenario. The match is being played in Navi Mumbai. And after 2 hours, India are 21 for no loss with Ishan Kishan on 18 of 9. He's already scored a boundary and two sixes. And in the other game in Bengaluru earlier today, Afghanistan won by 23 runs against West Indies. So Rabada back in the attack now. First over for Rabada. Good length ball. Abhishek Sharma drives it to the cover region. No runs there. Rabada running in once again. Oh, he's straight down the line. That'll be a wide ball. So I welcome to all our listeners and viewers and letting you all know that this is a warm-up game between India and South Africa of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. So this is our channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. We'll be covering cricket matches and other forms. Once again, good leg delivery and Ishan Kishan flicks it over the corner region for a wonderful, wonderful six. This is one of the best redemption arcs of Ishan Kishan. He is carrying his performances from the SMAT trophy and then against New Zealand. And he has brought in a different approach to this game, a different mindset. He's taking on the bowler. Once again, quicker delivery there. He was late into the shot and cramps him for room. That will be leg bias. That must have hurt him. Crashed into his ribs. A quicker delivery from Rabada. Once again, good ball there. A dot ball by Rabada. That was a full toss. Completely missed by Abhishek Sharma there. So in the, as you all know, the second semi-final of the ICC Under 19 World Cup is being going on. So Afghanistan have scored 310 for 4, and India are chasing 311, and India are en route to a wonderful, wonderful chase. They are currently at 226 for 2 after 29.2 overs, with Aaron George at 75 and Vihan Malhotra currently playing in the middle with 11 runs. Earlier, Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored 68 of 33, and the skipper Ayush Matre was dismissed after scoring a well-played 62 of 59. India under 19 require 85 runs to go to the final to play the England. Once again, Bosch into the attack. Half tracker there, with there, and Ishan Kishan cuts it back to the backward point region, and there's protection there. That'll be just 1 run. Bosch, good length delivery, and it was in Abhishek Sharma's arc, and he goes over the mid-off region, 1 bounce into the fence. That'll be 4 runs for Abhishek Sharma. With these two out in the middle, especially Kishan and Abhishek Sharma, the opposition will be clearly knowing that they will come hard at them. Will India switch to this philosophy of 2 left-handers to the top in the upcoming T20 World Cup? Once again, Bosch bowls it in the arc. And once again, he goes over the cover region, over the infield, into the boundary. 4 runs for Abhishek Sharma. Extremely good head balance there. Completely made way. Shifted across and smashed it over the infield. And the ball crashes into the boundary ropes. 4 runs. Bosch once again. This time a lot of width there. Oh, it takes the edge and goes past the flying shot third man region into the boundary. Once again, bad bowling there. A lot of width there. Abhishek Sharma slashed hard, gets the edge, and a diving Nokia tries to stop the ball, but it goes past him, and that'll go into the fence. 4 runs. 3 consecutive boundaries there for the Indian southpaw. Good shot there. That'll be just 1 run for Abhishek Sharma. Ishan Kishan is back on the strike now. Oh, no footwork there from Kishan. Tries to flick it to the leg side. Missed it. And the ball's gone to the keeper on 1 bounce. That'll be a dot ball. India are 44 for no loss after 4 overs. So Enrich Nokia back into the attack for his first over of the day. And Nokia running in to Abhishek Sharma. Good length delivery, shuffles to the leg stump and goes over the offside. Over the deep extra cover region for a maximum. A wonderful, wonderful shot. Makes room for himself. Shuffles to the leg side and slices the ball in the air, over the infield, over the ropes, over the boundary for a huge, huge six. What a way to welcome the new bowler there. He's completely smashed it. And Rich Nokia once again running in. This time, good length delivery. Tries to hit it hard but manages to head onto the pads, and the batsman will easily take a single there. So, welcome to all our listeners once again to the warm up game between India and South Africa. India are 51 for no loss after 4.2. Andrik Nokia. And this time he bowls it into the body of Ishan Kishan. And he goes for the flick. And he's gone over the fine leg region for a huge, huge six. What a wonderful shot from Ishan Kishan. He's carrying his form right from the SMAC trophy to the New Zealand series and now into the World Cup, especially the way he's been batting. He's been promoted today. India are trying new options there with both Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan out in the middle as openers today. That's a wonderful, wonderful shot. Pace on offer, onto the body, onto the leg stump, and Ishan Kishan clearly steers it to the boundary over the fine leg for a wonderful, wonderful six. Same ball once again. This time goes on one leg and smashes it in the same region. Wonderful six. Beautiful shot from Ishan Kishan. The bowler not learning here. Bowling the same line and length. A lot of pace on offer. And this time Ishan Kishan standing on one leg, swivels across and over the deep fine leg region as the ball sails into the crowd, gracefully accepted by the batter. And that'll be a huge, huge six. A poor start to the spell by Angrik Nokia. He's already given away 19 runs of his first four balls. Angrik Nokia running in once again. This time, a good length delivery, but Ishan Kishan steps out and goes over the mid-on region, straight over the bowler's head. A couple of bounces and crashes into the boundary. 4 runs. He charges down the wicket and goes over the bowler's head. And just one bounce and crashes into the boundary. An aggressive start by the Indian openers here. They are definitely showing intent here. This is the way the new generation plays, and this is how the T20 game is going ahead. And what a start. This time, change of sides. Once again, a bouncer there. Ishan Kishan is caught by surprise, but it takes the... Oh, that's a six once again. Unlucky for the bowler there. Extremely unlucky for the bowler there. It flies over the fine leg region for a huge maximum once again. The batsman was unsure. He couldn't drop his bat especially with the bouncer. And the ball hits the bat, and the pace takes it over the fine leg region for a wonderful, wonderful six. That's an expensive, expensive over. 29 runs coming off that over, four sixes, and a boundary. An expensive start on Enric Nokia's spell in this warm up game. Complete hammering as India are 73 for no loss after 5 overs. Mfaka into the attack. Strays down the leg. Abhishek Sharma flicks it, and that'll be one run as the ball goes to the deep backward square leg region. The last ball of the previous over, Ishan Kishan was completely surprised by the bouncer. The bat was hanging in the air as he tried to duck it, but luckily the ball flied all the way to the boundary for a six. Mfaka this time, good length ball there, and the ball was climbing on the batter. Ishan Kishan tries to hit it over the slip cordon, but misses it. That'll be a dot ball. Mfaka once again running in. Oh, very well bowled. Too close to cut there. Too close to cut. No footwork from Ishan Kishan. Tries to adjust his stance at the last moment and misses it. That'll be a dot ball. A great line and length from Mfaka. That's the line to bowl to these batters. No space for room or width. Good bowling there from Mfaka. Ishan Kishan has already raced to 47 of 19 deliveries. He's on a dream run here, especially from the Smash series. Mfaka running in this time. Oh, that was there to be hit. And Ishan Kishan hits it over the deep square leg region for yet another maximum and brings up his half century. A well played half century. 53 of 20 balls for Ishan Kishan. A wonderful, wonderful start for the India in this World Cup campaign, especially the way these two batters have been playing lately. They are sending out a statement to the other teams that we will go hard right from the word go, and we will show no mercy to the bowlers. This was a slower one from Mfaka. Ishan Kishan completely spotted it, waits for it, swivels his body, and goes over the deep square leg region for a six. What a wonderful shot to bring his 50. Oh, and here Ishan Kishan is being retired. Tilak Verma is walking in. That's a well played 53 of 20. He spent some time out in the middle. It's time for the other batters to spend some time out in the middle to prepare for the upcoming World Cup. And Ishan Kishan goes back to the pavilion as Surya Kumar Yadav, the Indian skipper, congratulates him on his wonderful knock as Tilak Verma joins Abhishek Sharma in the middle. Abhishek Sharma discussing about the bounce in the pitch, and Tilak Verma acknowledges it. And what a start to the warm up games and the campaign in this World Cup for India. So after 5.4 overs, India are 80 for 1. Ishan Kishan has been retired out for a well played 53 of 20. His innings was decorated with 7 sixes and a couple of boundaries. With a strike rate of 265, he has set the stage on fire. Is this the way India is going to be shaping ahead for the World Cup? Will Sanju Samson warm the bench given Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma are in top form? And will India use this mindset of going hard right from the word go, especially with these two Southpaws in prime rich form, showing no mercy for the opposition? Mfaka, a well bowled delivery in swinging into Tilak Verma. All he can do is drive to the mid off region. No run out there. Tilak Verma has been one of the key players for the Indian team, especially in the T20 setup. He is the one that brings the balance into the team. He is calm under pressure, can use the long handle, and generally plays the long innings whenever required, and can switch gears conveniently too. Once again, this time, Tilak Verma comes down the wicket. A shot of a length delivery. He goes over the infield, over the point region. Didn't time it well there. And the fielder cuts it off before the boundary. The batsmen take 2 runs. And that'll be 82 for 1 after 6. That's the end of the power play, and India have managed to score 82 in the first 6 overs. And the update from the second semi-final in the ICC Under 19 World Cup semi-final is that India need 60 runs. Aaron George is currently batting on 87 and Vihan Malhotra on 20. They are chasing a target of 310, 311, and they are currently 251 for 2 at 33 overs. Lungi Engiri back into the attack, and that'll be a wide ball to start off the over. Lungi Engiri, good length delivery, but straying down the pads, and Tilak Verma flicks it, and the short fine leg fielder couldn't save the ball. It goes towards the boundary, but the fielder from the deep square leg region will cut it off, and the batsman will easily come back for 2 runs. That'll be 1 run to Tilak Verma. Abhishek Sharma is back on strike now. Once again, Lungi Engedi, a slower one, a full toss, and Abhishek Sharma slices it to the backward point region. That will be 1 run. So to all our viewers and listeners who have just joined us, please hit the like button, subscribe our channel, and do comment. Who do you think will be the playing 11 for the India in the upcoming World Cup? Will India go with the opening pair of Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan, or will Sanju Samson be brought into the mix? Engidi this time, a slower one, change of pace, flicks it towards the mid-on region, and Lungi Engidi runs to collect the ball. The batsman can manage only 1 run. A great change of pace from the bowler there. Once again, Lungi Engidi. Good ball there, dot ball. Change of pace once again. Wide outside the off stump, close to the white crease. Too far for Abhishek Sharma, who had shuffled across to the leg stump. That'll be a dot ball. Clever bowling from the bowler there. Lungi Engidi running in the bowl to Abhishek Sharma. Once again, a good Yorker length delivery. The batsman, all he can manage is squeeze to the backward gully, and that'll be a dot ball. India are 89 for 1 after 7. That was a good over from Lungi Engidi. Only 6 runs coming off that over. A lot of variations. Probably has understood the wicket. He went for 15 runs. He went for around 15 runs in the first over, and now he's come back with a very good over. He's rolling his fingers over the ball, and a lot of variations, pace variations especially seen in this over. George Linde into the attack, spin being introduced now. He's coming in between the wickets and bowling to Tilak Verma. Goes for the hard swipe. The ball goes towards the cow corner region, but the fielder from long on has sufficient time to cut it off. But the batsmen comfortably make it 2 runs, and that'll be 2 runs of the first ball of George Linde. George Linde has been exceptionally bowling well in the past couple of months. The amount of flight and the reps he gets on the ball. Once again, this time in the arc of Tilak Verma. Tilak Verma goes high in the air over the long on fielder, and the ball sails into the crowd. 6 runs. It is a well-flighted delivery outside the off stump. Goes Tilak Verma, goes down on his leg. It was in his arc, and he never shies away and goes full stride, and the ball sails over the long on for a wonderful 6. Once again, this time a good length delivery, a faster one. Caught Tilak Verma by surprise. He taps it back to the bowler. Dot ball. A plethora of left-handers at disposal for India, especially given the likes of Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Shivam Dubey, Akshar Patel in the mix of the Indian lineup. Once again, short of a length delivery. Tilak Verma swivels across and pulls the ball to the backward square leg region. And good fielding out there at up deep at deep square leg region. Mfaka cuts the ball, but has his shoes touched the rope? This is something to be seen by the third umpire. Did he make a contact with the ropes when he was in touch with the ball? I think that's a clear boundary. His shoes is in contact with the rope. That is 4 runs. Linde once again coming in. Tilak Verma shuffles to the off stump. A full toss there. All he can manage is to the wide of long on. One bounce to the fielder. Failed to miss out. Failed to capitalize on the full toss delivery. And that'll just be 1 run to the total. George Linde into the attack once again. This time wide outside the off stump. Was in the arc. Abhishek Sharma misses it. Goes for the hard swipe over the covers. Completely misses, and that'll be a dot ball. After 8 overs, India are 102 for 1, 13 runs coming off the over. And just to give an update from the ICC Under 19 semi-final, India require 46 runs of 91 balls. Aaron George is closing to his century on 97. He's unbeaten on 97, while Vihan Malhotra is on 26. India require 43 runs of 90. So just like the warm-up game, we are also warming up for the live commentary. Today is a trial demo of how we can utilize our tools and tech and gadgets and how we can bring you this live English commentary coverage. Nokia back into the attack. A Yorker length delivery. Squeeze to the mid-on region. And that'll just be 1 run. Sorry, squeeze to the short mid-wicket region, and that'll be just 1 run. In the Under-19 semi-final, India are looking to make it into yet another finals of the ICC Under-19 50 over World Cup. A lot of talent out there, especially with the likes of Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Aaron George, who's been showing it out today, Ayush Matre, the skipper, Vedant Trivedi, Vihan Malhotra especially, Kilan Patel, the bowler, and Deepesh Devendran. A lot of talent going ahead for these young lads who are being carefully nurtured under the Indian legendary cricketer VVS Lakshman. Coming back to this game, Surya Kumar Yadav. Oh, Abhishek Sharma has been retired hurt, and Surya Kumar Yadav walks out into the middle. Nokia, and once again, first ball, Surya Kumar Yadav plays his favorite shot, scoops the ball to the backward square leg region for a wonderful 6. Mfaka was interested there. Did he get a hand to that? But nevertheless, it's a 6. Once again, coming around the wicket, a well-bound bouncer. Once again, Surya Kumar Yadav going for the scoop over the deep square leg region, completely misses it. The ball was climbing on him. He shuffles across the off stump, but fails to get any bat on it. And that'll be sick dot ball. Beg your pardon, that'll be a dot ball. It seemed like Abhishek Sharma was struggling out a little bit today. He managed to score 24 of 18, but now is retired out as the Indian skipper is out in the middle. Nokia once again. A good delivery into the body, shot of a length. Surya Kumar Yadav cuts it to the backward point region. Protection out there, there'll just be one run. Nokia generating a lot of pace out there. It is to be seen how the management will go ahead in the tournament. Will they continue with Sanju Samson or will they look at Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma to go bonkers right from the word go? This time Tilak Verma coming down the wicket. A shot of a length delivery, but it goes hard over the long on for a wonderful, wonderful six. He's showing some intent here. Charges down the wicket and goes straight down the ground over the long on. As the ball sails into the boundary for a huge six. Nokia once again, this time outside the off stump into the arc of Tilak Verma. This time goes over the long off region. That will be another 6 to end the over as India are 122 for 2 after 9 overs. A great, great shot by Tilak Verma. That was meant to be hit. It was in his arc and he didn't shy away and smashed it over the long off region for a wonderful, wonderful six. Aiden Markram into the attack now. Well, Andrik Nokia has not been learning from his first over. He's bowling hard lengths and a lot of pace. I think variation is the key in such a kind of a wicket, especially the way how Engedi showed in the earlier over. Once again, coming around the wicket, Aiden Markram, first time in this innings. Well outside the off stump, and Surya Kumar Yadav tries to hit hard, but hits it straight down towards the bowler, all on the ground, towards the long off region. That'll just be one run. Once again, this time angling into the batter, angling into the pads. Tilak Verma gracefully taps it to the long on region and picks up a single. The skipper has brought himself into the attack. No pace on offer there. That'll be the way to go. Change of bats for Surya Kumar Yadav, probably the one with the longer handle. He wants to probably free his shoulders here and test his hard-hitting abilities in this warm-up game between India and South Africa. Once again. Oh my God, that was such a risky shot. A rash shot from Surya Kumar Yadav as he tries to tonk the ball towards the mid wicket direction, completely misses it, gets an edge, and that's a French cut as the ball goes to the boundary in the fine leg region. Missed the stumps by a whisker and races into the boundary. An extreme rash shot by the Indian skipper. This time angling into the pads, and he gracefully taps it wide of long on for a comfortable single. Well, the way India has been playing, especially the top order, most teams will also aim to come hard at them to counter the likes of Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan in the tournament. They will have to come with a plan A and plan B. This time, Akram angling into the pads. Tilak Verma gently taps it towards the deep mid wicket region, and they have sufficient time to easily complete 2 runs. Sensible batting out there by the Southpaw. Respected the length and delivery. Timed the ball slowly towards the deep mid wicket so that he has sufficient time to come back for the 2 runs. Last ball of the over from Makram. Tilak Verma makes room for himself. Shuffles to the leg stump. That's a half tracker and goes towards the backward point region. Couple of bounces into the fence, 4 runs. India are 135 for 2 after 10 overs. 13 runs coming off this over. Marco Jansen into the attack. Boundary of the first ball. 4 runs. Once again, Marco Jansen this time strays down the leg. And Surya Kumar Yadav goes for its favorite shot. Tries to scoop it. Oh no, but he finds the bottom edge. And Bosch has dropped the catch. The ball takes the edge and goes towards the deep mid wicket region. The ball was dying on Bosch. It wasn't there to be caught, but he completely misses it. Poor timing from the fielder there. The ball fumbles from his hand, and the Indian skipper gets a reprieve in this warm-up game. Tilak Verma is on 40 of 16. He's back after the injury, and he's showing some good signs, which will be an encouraging thing for the Indian management and Gautam Gambhir. Once again, Marco Jansen, change of a length, good length delivery, full length delivery, and he drives it to the wide of long on region, and the batters will pick up 2 runs. 1 run, sorry. India are 142 for 2 in 10.1 overs. And in the other game, I mean, the ICC men's semi-final, India required 31 runs and 78 balls, and they seem to be cruising into the finals and look like they would be facing England soon in the finals. Aaron George has notched up his century here, a well-played century for Aaron George. The prolific batter coming from Kottayam, Kerala, Aaron George, the batting all-rounder, has notched up a crucial century in this semi-final of the ICC Men's Under-19 World Cup. A lot of talent coming in for India, especially with the way the youngsters have been taking up cricket. This time, Jansen shot of a length delivery, pulled by Tilak Verma, and the shot mid-wicket fielder dives but fails to stop the ball, and that slowly trips into the boundary ropes for 4 runs. The mid-on fielder Rabada tried to stop the ball, a failed dive, and the ball goes for a boundary. Once again, this time, oh, a Yorker length delivery on the leg stump. Oh, and he's clean bowled, I guess. He's clean bowled. The bails are off, but the umpire's not sure. They've gone in to check in with the third umpire. They've gone upstairs. It was an angling delivery that came from around the wicket. Tilak Verma went for the glance, completely missed the ball. Looked like a wide, but the wicket-keeper Rickelton, the batter shuffled across to the off stump and completely missed the line of the ball. And Rickelton indicating to the bowler and the umpire that it has clipped the stumps and the bails are off. And the third umpires are checking out there that did the ball actually crash into the stump. He has been bowled behind his legs. It seems like he has been bowled behind his legs. Both the batters failed to notice this, and they were running across for the single. But Rickelton rightfully pointing it out to the umpire and the batter and the bowler that the bails are down and the ball has probably hit the leg stump. He's been bowled around his legs. And because it's a warm-up game, zinc bails are not being used, and that is why it probably took some time for the third umpire to come to a conclusion. And Tilak Verma has been dismissed, bowled by Jansen after a well-made 45 of 19, and India are 146 for 3. After 11 overs. The current run rate for India is 13.27. I even forgot that even Tilak Verma is a left-hander. A lot of left-handers in the mix, especially for the current Indian T20 World Cup team. Right from the start of Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, then Akshar Patel, then Rinku Singh, and flamboyant power hitter Shivam Dubey. And today they have Washington Sundar also out in the middle. Akshar Patel is out in the middle, but that's the end of over. So Surya Kumar Yadav will be on strike. Flighted delivery, angling into the batter. Surya Kumar Yadav goes over the infield, fails to time it properly, tries to go over the long off region, but one bounce to the fielder, just one run. Akshar Patel is the new batter. Short of a delivery, angling on to the bats. Akshar Patel gracefully taps it to the deep mid-wicket fielder, and the batters will pick up one run. This time coming in between the wickets, George Linde. A well-flighted delivery straight to the wicket, and Surya Kumar Yadav sweeps it to the deep square leg region. One run. Linde has been in great form recently. The amount of reps he brings into the ball and the way he gives flight to the delivery is something that is remarkable. He's learned the art of the slow left arm bowling. This time, Akshar Patel steps down the wicket and he goes big over the cow corner region. That'll be another six for the batter. The first six for Akshar Patel today. A great shot. It was a well flighted delivery. As soon as the ball was flighted, Akshar Patel's eyes lit and he comes down the wicket and swings it all across over the deep mid wicket fielder for 6 runs. Linde once again, a flighted delivery, but that was on Yorker, and Akshar Patel squeezes it to the short third man fielder. That'll just be one run. A well bowled delivery, especially after six over the last ball. A diving effort from the fielder there. Enric Nokia saved 3 runs to the team there. This time, Surya Kumar Yadav comes down the wicket, goes over the fielder. A couple of bounces and a great fielding near the boundary there by David Miller. Pushes the ball into the ropes, into the field, and saved a couple of runs there. Indian batters going hard right from the word go today, and that'll be the end of the over. India are 158 for 3 after 12 overs. And to bring you update from the ICC Under 19 World Cup semi-final, India Under 19 require just 13 runs of 66 balls and are poised to go into the World Cup finals to face England in the Under 19 Men's World Cup finals. What a statement by the youngsters. They have been completely lethal throughout the tournament and they are carrying prime form going into the finals of the tournament. Skipper Ayush Matre is also back into runs today, along with Vaibhav Suryavanshi, and a wonderful, wonderful knock by Aaron Josh today. He's unbeaten on 115, and he will aim to carry the bat throughout and complete this win for India. Coming back to this game, Mafaka into the attack. A quick delivery, no room there, and all the batter can manage is one run to the third man region. Mafaka into the attack now. Going to Surya Kumar Yadav. A shot off a length delivery. Straying down the line. That's the favorite zone for Surya Kumar Yadav. He gracefully accepts it and goes for his favorite shot, and the ball flies over the fine leg region for yet another maximum. Poor line, poor length from the bowler there. And Surya Kumar Yadav has a smile on his face, completely in his zone. Plays his favorite shot, flicks it over the deep fine leg fielder. The ball sails into the boundary. Erratic bowling from South Africa out there today, apart from Lungi Engedi, who made a great comeback in his second over. A lot of variations and bowled in the very good lengths. This time, intent from Surya Kumar Yadav there. Tries to shuffle across to the leg stump. And Mafaka cleverly spotting it and bowls it well wide outside the off stump with beyond his reach, and that'll be a dot ball. Mafaka running in once again. Good fielding there in the at the point region. Cuts the ball. A shot of a length delivery. Good fielding there and restricts the batsman to only one run there. Good all-round cricket out there. A very good ball. Sky makes room for himself and tries to cut it through to the point region for 4. But a diving effort from the fielder there, and that'll just be 1 run. Mafaka shot of a bouncer there, and Akshar Patel goes for the pull shot, and that'll just be 1 run in the deep square leg region. Protection out there, a well bowled delivery. The ball was climbing into the batter, but Akshar Patel rocks back, stands tall, and pulls it to the fielder there. Once again, shuffles outside the off stump, probably a slow one. He tries to scoop it over the deep square leg region, but it seems like the ball, he has mistimed it. It's going high in the air, and he's been caught. Surya Kumar Yadav has to depart there. A back of a hand delivery. Surya Kumar Yadav probably failed to notice it, and he goes for the hard swipe and probably gets a top edge, and he's suggesting it to the Akshar Patel that he failed to see the back of a hand delivery, and he's been caught by John Linde at deep square leg region. The Indian skipper has to depart for 30, and India are 167 for 4 after 13. Well, this is the way to bowl on such kind of wickets. Change of pace, variations, and bowl in the good lengths, and that will definitely fetch you wickets. Well, India is clearly making a statement out there. They are playing T20 cricket extremely different. They have brought in a champion's mindset. I mean, an aggressive mindset where they go bonkers right from the word go, with the likes of Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan, Tilak Verma. Tilak Sharma is pretty balanced out there, but the others around him, especially this guy, Shivam Dubey, Rinku Singh, and how India team has been dominating the games for quite some time now, especially under the captaincy of Surya Kumar Yadav. Well, Rinku Singh has been sent out to the middle to spend some time and get some exposure in this warm-up game. Markram into the attack, slowing down things from the South African skipper here, bringing on himself, and that'll be 1 run to Akshar Patel in the deep mid-wicket region. Once again, well flighted delivery by Makram. Rinku Singh taps it to the deep extra cover region for 1 run. Rinku Singh, the finisher. Is that the role the Indian management is providing with him with in this upcoming World Cup? This needs to be seen how the Indian management uses him as a floater or as a finisher in the upcoming T20 World Cup. Well, a lot of batters in the mix today. I mean, in the current Indian lineup, especially with the likes of Shivam Dubey, Hardik Pandya, who can all use the long handle. Oh, that's just past the wide line. And the umpire's given a wide to it. The bowler's not happy. Cricket can be tough. Cricket is cruel. Tight margins there. And that'll be declared a wide. The bowler is extremely unhappy, but he has to go back and bowl it once again. Markram this time coming around the wicket. Well wide outside the off stump, and Akshar Patel drives it to the long off for 1 run. Markram this time. Rinku Singh comes down the wicket. Oh, there's a bottom edge. And it goes past the keeper into the fence boundary. Unlucky for the bowler there. As I earlier said, cricket can be extremely cruel. He saw him stepping down the wicket, pulls it short, gets the bottom edge, and goes past the keeper's leg, and that runs into the fence. T20 is a brutal game. This time angling into the pads, and Rinku Singh taps it to the cow corner for 1 run. And that'll be the end of the over. After 14, India are 176 for 2. Well. Live updates coming from the other game, that is the semi-final in the Under-19 World Cup. India have completed the victory comfortably. They have won by 7 wickets. But Aaron George fell almost at the end of the chase. He played a beautiful knock of 115 with 15 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 110.58. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored a magnificent, powerful knock of 68 of 33, which provided the much required impetus in the beginning of the chase. Ayush Matre, the skipper, was back into form today. 62 of 59. Vihan Malhotra, as usual, played a solid knock, scored a well reliable 38, and India have made it to the finals, and now they will take on England in Harare on February 6th. What a statement by the young guns of the Indian cricket team, especially the under-19. A lot of talent pool out there, especially with the likes of Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Ayush Matre, and Vihan Malhotra, and today Aaron George, all being groomed under the legendary Indian batter from Hyderabad, VVS Lakshman. They are in the right hands, and Lakshman can guide them to reach their full potential and groom them to become the future stars of Indian cricket and the global cricket as well. Well, that's good news for the Indian cricket team. The under-19 team has made it to the finals, and they will take on England now on February 6th at Harare. So drinks break for the fielders and the batters out here in the middle in Navi Mumbai. So to all our listeners who have just joined to this live commentary of the warm-up game of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, Earlier, Surya Kumar Yadav won the toss and India opted to bat, and they started off the innings with a flamboyant knock by Ishan Kishan, who scored 53 of 20, and he retired out after scoring 53, which was decorated with 7 sixes and 2 fours. And Abhishek Sharma scored 24 of 18 and retired out so that the other batters can get a go and spend some time out in the middle, especially given that this is a warm up game. Abhishek Sharma was a little bit rusty today, but nevertheless, he's the one that shows the intent right from the word go, and now he has Ishan Kishan for company, especially the way he's barged into this team, making his way into the team, especially after the wonderful, wonderful smart performance with the Jharkhand cricket team. Rabada is back into the attack now. Rinku Singh charges down. A good length delivery. And he goes over the long off region. 6 runs. What if with Indian left-handers and going down the wicket and clearing the ropes with ease? This is the way Indian batters are taking on the bowlers, especially in this format. No fear at all. Complete freedom. And the management has given them complete freedom to express themselves and take it on to the bowlers. Steps down and clears the field easily. This time Rabada, short of a length delivery pulled by Rinku Singh. That'll just be 1 run as the ball goes to the deep mid-wicket fielder. Well, this is a good headache for the Indian management and Gautam Gambhir to have in selecting the 11 for the World Cup. Well, it is to be seen if India continues to and show faith with Sanju Samson at the top, or will Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma start the proceedings for India in the World Cup. Once again, a well-bowled Yorker length, slower ball, and completely outfoxed the batter, but unlucky on the bowler there. Gets the bottom edge, rolls past the wicket keeper, a diving wrinkle turn, and the ball goes into the boundary in the third man region. A low full toss there from Rabada. All he can do is smile. Cricket can be an unlucky game. Cricket can be a cruel game. And that rolls into the rope for yet another boundary. 4 runs for Akshar Patel. This time, short of a length delivery, bouncer. Well washed by Akshar Patel. Goes for the uppercut over the third man region, and that will be 6 runs. What a wonderful shot by the southpaw. Waited for it. Watched it till the end. Opened the face of the bat. And he goes over the third man region as the ball sails into the rope for yet another boundary. 6 runs for Akshar Patel. This time, once again, a full toss. And Akshar Patel misses it. A dot ball. He laughs there on missing out on this opportunity. So does the bowler. It was a full toss meant to be hit. And Akshar Patel goes for the cut. Completely misses the ball. And Rabada too joins in the laugh there. This time Rabada, short of a length delivery outside the off stump, goes for the cut shot towards the backward point region. Oh, there seems to be a collision between the two fielders there. One running in from the third man and the other from the backward point region. They managed to save the ball. Batsman crossed for 2 runs. I think Mfaka is hurt there. He's pointing towards the dressing room, asking for a substitution. It seems like nothing major, but some sort of concern for the fielder there. He's asking the management for a substitution. And after 15, India are 195 for 4. Bosch into the attack and a shot of a length delivery. Rinku Singh pulls it to the wide of long on region and 1 run. So it is to be seen if India will create history because no team has defended the T20 World Cup title and no team has ever won three T20 World Cup titles and no home team has won the ICC T20 World Cup. So three parameters will India be able to break the jinx and break the history. Well, histories are meant to be broken, but it is to be seen how India fares in this World Cup. A win in this World Cup will break three parameters, three facts that have been a prominent factor in this ICC T20 World Cups. It all started in 2007, that Misbah-ul-Haq scoop shot, and India embracing that victory. What a wonderful way to start proceedings for India's journey in the T20 circuit, especially the World Cup. Once again, Bosch coming now to Rinku Singh. Oh, that's a deadly bouncer. Surprised the batsman completely. Late reaction from the batter, and probably the ball has crashed into the grill of the helmet, and the umpire signaling for the medical team to come and assess Rinku Singh. Concussion test being done here for Rinku. He has been hit on the jaw, probably not on the jaw, the grill. A, a well-directed bouncer towards the body caught him completely by surprise. He was laid onto the ball. The ball climbed on him and surprised the batter. It's all laughter now. Rinku Singh says he's fine. A well-directed bouncer out there by Bosch. India are 197 for 3 after 15.3. And Rinku Singh seems to be fine there. No worries for the batter there. He's just nodding his head, setting his eyesight back. A well-directed bouncer by Bosch there. Bosch running into the attack once again in this over. A good length delivery, angling away from the batter. He taps it to the short cover region. And that'll just be 1 run for the batter there. So how will the Indian playing 11 look in the World Cup? Will Sanju Samson be given yet another chance? Well, everyone has their off days. It was a one-off for Sanju Samson, especially the New Zealand series. But he's been good at the top for India in the past year, scoring some centuries too. Once again, Akshar Patel comes down the wicket, but the change of pace from the bowler, all he can do is hit back straight down the ground, along the ground, hits Bosch's legs, and the ball trickles down, and the batsman can run 1 run. Akshar Patel on 26 of 14, and Rinku is currently on 15 of 8. Bosch running in, straying down the leg, and that'll be a wide ball. That brings up the 200 for India. India had 200 for 3 after 15.5. Well, India clearly sending out a statement in every single game they play that they are going to take the bowlers very, very hard, and they are going to go bang on right from the word go, especially with the amount of firepower they have in the batting lineup with the likes of Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Shivam Dubey, Suryakumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh, and Tilak Verma, who adds balance to the side too. And the last ball, that'll be a dot ball. A good end to the over for South Africa. And that'll be just 5 runs of the over. A well bowled over under such circumstances. A lot of variations and a lot of slower ones. Just 5 runs of the over. India 200 for 4 after 16. Well, to all our new viewers, I kindly request you to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and be a part of the sporting community, Sports Beyond Cancer, where we will celebrate sports, talk about sports, encourage sports participation, talk about resilience, and also celebrate sports and just breathe sports in all forms. Please comment. Do you think Sanju Samson will be an integral part of India during the World Cup? Will he open with Abhishek Sharma? Or do you think we'll have to go with Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma? Once again, a slower full toss, and Akshar Patel completely mistimes hit. All he can manage is one run. Lungi Engidi running in this time to Rinku Singh. A dipping ball outside the off stump, and Rinku Singh taps it to the long off region for one run. Lungi Engidi has found the way to bowl in such kind of a pitches. A slow dipping full toss, well outside the off stump, and the batsman taps it to the long off region for one run. He went for 15 in his first over, but has made a strong comeback in the last over and also in the two balls of this over. He's rolling his fingers, and a lot of variations out there being brought by the South African pacer. Well, the fixtures for South Africa in this World Cup in Group D will be against Canada, Afghanistan, New Zealand, and UAE. They'll be playing the first three games in Ahmedabad and the next one in Delhi. Once again, this time goes for the wide dipping ball. And Akshar Patel is surprised that's not been given a wide. He's asking the umpire and Rinku Singh it was a wide, but it was a well bowled delivery just within the wide line. A great control from Lungi Engidi. Dot ball. This time Lungi Engidi coming in for the fourth time in this over. Once again a slow wide dipping ball, and all he can manage is to tap the ball to the gully fielder there, and the batsman easily crossed for a single. He is bowling as per his field plans, and Lungi Engidi has restrained the batters completely here. Once again, Rinku Singh charges down the ground. A slow dipping full toss, wide outside the off stump, near to the wide line, and he's completely outfoxed the batter there. Completely misses the line. A dot ball for Lungi Engidi. There's being some signals out here done by Surya Kumar Yadav. He's sending him that you have two more balls or one more ball, and he's probably asking for a rotation to bring in Shivam Dubey or Washington Sundar, someone, so that they get some time out there in the middle. Once again, full toss. That was meant to be hit. Completely missed by Rinku Singh. That'll be a dot ball. A great over for South Africa there. Just 3 runs coming off the over, and just 5 runs off the previous over. The South Africa have managed to restrain the Indian batters out there, who are struggling to time the ball, especially the batters out there in the middle. A clear full toss missed out there by Rinku Singh. And that'll be 203 for 4 after 17. Some signals being made out there by Surya Kumar Yadav. He probably saying you have 1 or 2 more balls, and then probably you can make way for the other batters in the lineup so that they get some time out in the middle, given that this is a warm-up game. Three more overs left in the innings. India are 203 for 3. South Africa have managed to pull back a little bit, especially in the last couple of overs. Well, the change of pace is a variation. Change of pace and a variation is the key in such kind of wickets. Henrik Nokia, who's been expensive, is back into the attack today. Once again, a good length delivery. Tries to flick it onto the leg side, but all he can manage is one run. Henrik Nokia has been completely expensive. He's hitting the deck hard, and the batters are capitalizing on his pace. And he has been erratic with his line and length too. This time, I think this time it was a slower one. It was dying onto the batter's pads, and Akshar Patel tries to flick it to the leg side, but gets the edge and goes towards the offside, and the batsman complete one run. Rinku Singh is on strike now. Probably it's going to be his last one or two balls as signaled by the skipper Sky. Nokia coming in this time. Driving length delivery. Rinku Singh goes big in the air, and he's been caught. He's been dismissed. Caught by Stubbs at long on, and the South African players celebrate. Rinku Singh has to depart here. He was struggling to time the ball, struggling to find the middle of the ball, middle of the bat, and he's been departed for 16 runs. The umpire's checking for the crease no ball, and he's pretty good. That'll be an illegal delivery. No worries there for the South Africans. It was in the arc, straight, but Rinku Singh has been caught at long on. It was dying on the fielder there, but Stubbs comfortably and gracefully accepting the catch there as the South African fielders join together and celebrate the fall of Rinku Singh. India had 204 for 4 after 17.2. Nokia coming in this time. Full toss, and Pandya goes straight over the long on. 6 runs. Hardik Pandya out there in the middle, and he's wasting no time out there. He's welcomed with a full toss, and he goes over the long on fielder as the ball sails over the stands. 6 runs. He loses the grip on. He loses one hand on the bat. This time, short of a length delivery, and Hardik Pandya cuts it to backward point region, and Jansen will cut it out at the boundary. That'll just be 1 run. Nokia to Akshar Patel. Once again, a slow bouncer probably there. One for the over there, completely beaten. One for the over, signaled by the leg umpire there. He tried to make room for himself, shuckled outside the leg stump. The ball was climbing on him. He tried to go for the uppercut, but missed it. Missed the line of the ball completely. And that'll be a dot ball. A great change of pace from Nokia there. He's probably found his way to how to bowl on this pitch, in this pitch. He went for 49 runs in his first 2 overs, and with 1 ball to go in these overs, he has just given away 8 runs. So that's a pretty decent comeback for Anki Nokia. This time, Akshar Patel, the batsman, has angled the ball into his pads, tried to make room for himself, but failed to get any contact, and that'll be a dot ball as the ball drops back to the bowler. End of the over. A great comeback by Andik Nokia, especially in his third over. Just 8 runs of the over and 211 for 5, India after 18. To all our new viewers out there, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and please share your views. What do you think? Who are going to be the Indian openers, or who should be the Indian openers for the upcoming T20 World Cup 2026? Should India stick along and have faith and show faith on Sanju Samson, or should we go with the trial we had today, Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma? Is it a good move to go with the two southpaws who go hard right from the word go, or should we show some faith on Sanju Samson? Once again, this time Rabada back into the attack. Once again, bowling quick into the pads. But Hardik Pandya will never miss out on this opportunity. Gracefully accepts it, flicks it over the deep square leg region. The ball sails into the ropes, and the crowd seem to be pretty happy. Fast, straying down the leg into the zone, and Hardik Pandya comfortably guides it over the deep square leg region. 6 runs, and that's been caught in the stands by a spectator. A great catch. Once again, Rabada, this time a full length delivery. Pandya makes room for himself but drives it along the ground to the cow corner region. And there's production out there in the deep. There'll just be 1 run. So, to all our viewers who have just joined us, kindly hit the subscribe button and join our community, Sports Beyond Cancer. We'll bring in live cricket commentary analysis and live cricket commentary, especially in English. And we'll talk about sport here on this channel. So, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. Kindly be a part of this journey, venture, or whatever you call, or the passion for sports or the love for sports. And let us discuss how we can promote sports in various ways and make sports an integral part of our lives. Once again, short of a length delivery, lot of width there, and Akshar Patel smashes it to the extra cover region for 4 runs. Lot of width there. Poor bowling from Rabada today. He's been bowling quick, erring in lines, and Akshar Patel smashes it along the ground. 4 runs for the southpaw there. India are 222 for 4 after 18.3. Once again, driving length delivery this time. Oh, great diving stop by the captain there in the mid-off region. That'll just be 1 run. A good stop, a good full stretch drive, and the fielder has probably saved 3 runs there, running in wide from the mid-off region, and he saved a boundary there. This time, Hardik Pandya goes straight down the ground over the bowler's head, and that'll be 4 runs. A great shot by Hardik Pandya, the Indian all-rounder. A full-length delivery, a half volley probably, and he goes straight over the bowler, smashes it over the bowler. 1 bounce into the fence, straight into the Indian dugout. This time, a well-bowled Yorker delivery by Rabada to complete the over, and Hardik Pandya managed to squeeze it onto the offside, and they'll easily take a single there. And India are 228 for 3 after 19. Once again, Corbin Bosch into the attack, coming from around the wicket. A half volley there, meant to be hit. Goes straight to a long off. But the fielder has been placed pretty straight there. That'll just be one run, one bounce to the fielder. And that'll be just one run to the tally. 229 for 4. 5 more deliveries left in this innings. And India will aim to maximize in the next 5 balls. Bosch once again running in. This time to Akshar Patel. Drives it. A good stop by the fielder at mid off. Aiden Markram. A stopping dive, and that'll be just 1 run. I was expecting India to send in Shivam Dubey, especially after Akshar Patel crossed the mark of 20 runs, so that even Shivam Dubey gets some time out there in the middle. But it's just 4 more deliveries now. Probably. Let's see how things goes. This time, Corbin Bosch banks the ball short. And Hardik Pandya goes for the wild pull, gets the top edge. And the short third man fielder is swirling under the ball, going for the catch. Oh, and he's made a complete meal of the catch. He's dropped it, and the ball goes into the boundary for 4 runs. A big top edge. And the fielder out there was running back to take the catch, completely misses the line of the ball. And the ball goes into the fence for a boundary. 24 of 8 for Hardik Pandya now. He's been going bonkers right from the word go. And Bosch now coming again, once again, from around the wicket. Once again, a shot of a length delivery, a half tracker. And Hardik Pandya comfortably, happily accepts it and smashes it over the long on region for a 6. A poor ball there. A lot of time and lot of weight there. He completely moves his leg, makes room for himself, and goes down the ground over the bowler head as the ball goes towards the side screen for a maximum. A poor ball in such circumstances out there by Bosch. Once again going short, this time well outside the off stump, but he's bowled according to his plan. Hardik Pandya has been caught by Marco Jansen at deep backward point region. A well-directed delivery, wide outside the off stump, banged in shot. All Hardik Pandya can do is slice it back to the fielder at deep backward point region. And that'll be the end of Hardik Pandya. And with 1 ball to go, India are 240 for 5 in the warm-up game of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, which is being played at the Dr. D.Y. Patil Stadium at Navi Mumbai. Harshit Rana has been sent in to face the final ball of this Indian innings. He has a pretty good strike rate for a bowling all-rounder, 106. Banged in shot once again. And the umpire says no wide there. Rana is expecting an wide and leaves the ball. He's all smiles, as is Akshar Patel, as well as the bowler. And the bowler comes in and hugs him. And Rana is standing out there still. He's completely perplexed that it's not been given a wide. And the umpire says no wide there. It was banged in shot above his head. He's still signaling it to the dressing room that it was well beyond over his head. But that's the end of the innings. South Africa, India finish at 240. For 6 after the end of 20 overs. And I've set a target of 241 for South Africa. To just sum up the innings, Kishan was a star, especially at the start, has he scored 20 of 53 of 20 balls, and then came in Abhishek Sharma, who scored 24 of 18. Both were retired out. And then Tilak Verma scored 45 of 19, and Surya Kumar Yadav got a good outing there. He scored 30 of 16, and Akshar Patel 35 of 23. Rinku Singh struggled to time the ball out there. He scored 16 of 13, and Hardik Pandya, as usual, right from the word go, just like Kishan and Abhishek Sharma, went bang on towards the bowlers and scored 30 of 10. And India end their innings at 240 for 6 after the completion of 20 overs. For South Africa, Lungi Engedi was their best of the bowlers. He was taken for 15 of his first overs, but made a great comeback as he finishes 3 overs, 23 for no loss with an economy rate of 7.67. And Marco Jansen was pretty decent, but Rabada and Nokia, who went completely trying to hit the deck really hard and a lot of pace, and sometimes erred in the line and length, and Rabada was taken down for 44 of his 3, and Nokia was taken down for 57 for 1 of his 3. They were expensive today, and pretty surprised why Maharaj wasn't given an over today. But nevertheless, it's just a warm-up game, so each team is busy trying out the different options and resources that they have at their disposal. As of now, India have scored 240 for 6, and South Africa will need to chase 241 in their allotted overs of 20 overs in this warm-up game happening at Dr. D.Y. Patil Stadium at Navi Mumbai. To all the listeners out there, a good news for the Indian cricket team, as our under-19 team have made it to the finals of the yet another World Cup, as they comfortably chased the 311 target set by Afghanistan. The innings was graced by Aaron George, who scored 115 of 104 balls with 15 fours and 2 sixes. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi provided the much required impetus at the beginning, scoring 68 of 33 with an impressive strike rate of 206.6. And our skipper Ayush Matre back into form, scoring 62 of 59. Well, Indian under-19 team will now take on England on February 6th in Harare for yet another shot at the under-19 men's 50-over World Cup. A lot of talent pool for the India, especially in the youth, coming up through the ranks, and they are being well mentored under the guidance and leadership of the legendary Indian batter VVS Lakshman, who's been guiding them for quite some time. And it's very safe to say that they are in the right hands. He knows how to bring the best out of the players and bring out the maximum potential that they have in store and groom them in the right direction. We'll be back with the chase soon. Thank you for staying tuned to Sports Beyond Cancer, as we'll come back with the chase as South Africa will be chasing 241. Thank you.